Now, given that the probability of A is equal to 0.8 and the probability of B is equal to 0.7, and the probability of A given B is 0.8, find the probability of A intersection B and show that A and B are independent. So I suppose the first thing that we're going to write down is the formula for the probability of A given B. We would have learned this last year in the green book. So that is the probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Now we already have a value for this and we have a value for B, so we can work then to find the probability of A intersection B. So probability of A given B times by the probability of B will be equal to the probability of A intersection B. So that was 0.8 multiplied by 0.7, which is going to be equal to 0.56. And it says, show that A and B are independent. Well, the rule for being independent is that the probability of A intersection B is equal to the probability of A times by the probability of B if the two events are independent. So I have 0.7 times 0.8 for A and B. It's actually the other way around, but so you know, which is 0.56. So it is independent. Now, on to question 8. The events A and B such that the probability of A is 2/5, the probability of B is 1/6, and the probability of A union B is 13/30. Find the probability of A intersection B. Well, A union B is everything inside these two. So if we know that A on its own is 2/5, B on its own is 1/6, that would mean that we count this section here twice because that's common to both. So we actually need to take that away. So we minus the probability of A intersection B, and that would be equal then to the probability of A union B. So what we can do is say probability of A union B is 13/30, subtract 2/5 plus 1/6, and that will be equal to the probability of A intersection B. So in this case, we will have 2/15 is the probability of A intersection B. Now, remember that if two events are independent, then the probability of A times by the probability of B is equal to the probability of A intersection B. So in this case, we had A was 2/5, B was 1/6. So if we multiply them, we get 2/30, which is 1/15. And 1/15 does not equal to 2/15, which we found. So therefore, they are not independent.